So, um, let me hide this. It's a spoiler. So this brony is doing a video clapback on the Kiwi Farms. I think he even has an account and like argues with people in his thread. I want to encourage him to make his Kiwi Farms video, so I'm gonna give him attention, chat. This brony, who I guess goes by Dan's Burst Studios, put out what he called his magnum opus, not to be confused with a magnum opium or a manga opium rather, uh, called "The Immorality of Zoophilia" in satirical quotes. And look, this guy is really good at cropping out the background of an object, especially one that's incredibly two-dimensional and very easy to crop out, like this character. I've not watched this, but it's 25 minutes, and I was desperately craving for this stream. I want some like primo weapons grade fucking retard autism, like old school. I have a good feeling that this is going to be it. So we're going to watch this together, chat.
Welcome, every pony.
he's, he's like recording himself on a phone or something. What the fuck?
Dansburg Studios official here. This is going to be the first of two videos responding to Tibbles Yorkie, the canine. This video was a long time in the making. I started it like a month ago, at first as a response to her role in the El Money drama. But after I looked more into Tibbles, I saw a number of social media posts where she platforms herself as one of the
The canine? Okay, tranny furry, got you.
activists in the latest wave of the dogmatic crusade against zoophilia. I've had issues with these activists for a while now, but I realized I'd never gathered all my thoughts on them in one place. That's going to
Now's
be
your
the
chance,
goal of
big
this
boy.
video.
You can do it.
I'm going to be arguing against two separate but related claims. First, that zoophilia is morally wrong, and next, that zoophilia should be illegal. Well, let's start with the first.
Bump it
A
up
lot of
just a little bit.
anti-zoophiles think that raping an animal is morally wrong and makes you bad.
Usually, when you do like the whole like when you do the your movie sucks argument about zoophilia, like where you can infer an animal's consent, you try to like really hype it up. Like, no, really, when I fuck my dog, I can tell that she's really into it. You don't just say like, so I rape animals. I'm a fucking animal rapist.
Person. And people have, of course, asked them, why is that any different than eating an animal? I'm not against people eating animals. The anti-zoophiles will reply that we have to eat animals for nutrition, and even if we didn't, vegan stuff would be more expensive. But what if this weren't true? Here's my main claim. Even if all humans had readily available 100% nutritious bland tofu, it wouldn't be wrong or immoral for a human to hunt and kill an ostrich, either because they like the taste of its meat or because they enjoy the thrill of the hunt. It turns out that this is all we need to deduce that zoophilia is not immoral. First of all, what would it mean for zoophilia to be moral?
If the ostrich is tasty, you can fuck a donkey. That is the that's a slogan. We figured it out. How is zoosexual activity banned in Turkey, but they're like the owner of like the Ataturk? I'm pretty sure he's like a furry. He said he was like a wolf. He was like the byproduct of like a wolf fucking a woman, so he's like a furry. I don't know if it was Ataturk or some other guy, but one of them. Turkey is basically just a furry country.
Well, in raping the animal, zoophiles put frivolous human sexual pleasure above the animal's sexual autonomy and well-being. So, to establish morality, we just need to see if we can deduce statement Z. Now, frivolous human tastes and sexual pleasures are both extra, unnecessary pleasures, so they should be roughly as
This guy
important
has
as
like the
whatever moral
grossest
consideration you have
montage of
involved.
fucking videos to put in
Some
the
may say that the
background of this
sexual
shit.
pleasure would come from the rape of the animal, while the taste pleasure would happen only as a byproduct of killing the animal. This would somehow make satisfying sexual pleasure more cruel because it is more direct. These people would say that because satisfying sexual desire in this case is more cruel, it should be given less weight. I don't think emotional cruelty should factor into morality assessments at all.
This is a dumb argument. I don't want to like have a philosophical debate with like the brony, but I saw a comment recently where it was like some fucking retard complaining that it was a green text. It was what it was, and it was a guy who was complaining about how evil feminists have tricked men into thinking that video game rape is less palatable than video game murder. Like, if you can murder people in Grand Theft Auto, why can't you rape people? It's effectively the same. In fact, it's even less bad to 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 rape than to murder. And it's like, well, you're satisfying like something completely different. It's when you kill somebody in a video game, you're just killing like a fake character, but when you're raping it, you're simulating a violent sexual act for your own pleasure. Kind of different, and he doesn't really seem to understand that difference between like meat eating either.
The consequences of the actions. I'll explain this more when proving my main claim. Even if it did, I don't think doing something directly is any more cruel than doing it indirectly, since they have the same consequences. Besides, getting pleasure from the thrill of a hunt is taking direct pleasure in the death of the animal, and I don't think that's immoral either. This gives us Lemma 1. From our main claim, we know it's fine to eat an ostrich to taste its meat or for the thrill
Why
of
is
a
he
hunt.
so obsessed with ostriches?
It's not immoral to
Does he want to like
prioritize
fucking
taste or hunt
ostrich?
pleasure over an animal's life, which gives us Lemma 2. Killing an animal for its taste is a bigger harm to the animal than raping it for pleasure would be. Some say that non-mutilative rape would somehow traumatize an animal so much that it would be worse than killing them. Well, we know this isn't true, because animals who are raped don't become suicidal.
Dude, this guy is like weighing the pros and cons of like sexual torture and just regular rape of animals. This guy's far. Is there like a picture of this guy? Does he just hide behind this little pony guy the entire time? How would they fail to identify this guy? That's crazy. Okay. I'm gonna skip to halfway, I think. That'll be fair. Is there like a chapter 2 marker where we can talk about the other part? I want to hear the legal side. Oh, he's going to compare it to homophobia. Oh, dude, awesome.
Frivolously rape an animal, but not to frivolously kill it. Simple. Because just like anti-zoo activists, these online social activists and lawmakers are acting based on their intuitive emotional feelings of disgust. You'd expect a leftist like Tibbles to already know that this is not a good thing to base policy or activism on. After all, it was done to them by lawmakers who war on drugs who,
dude, I'm
in
so
addition to their
happy.
political agenda, vote morally disgusting that druggies and
Dude, I want pedophiles and dog fuckers to continually try to insert themselves into the LGBTQIP+. It's kind of like how, this is my favorite factoid that I've said like a million times, but how they think that cancer in large animals dies before the animal dies. Like whales don't die from cancer, elephants don't die from cancer, and they think it's because cancer can't grow fast enough to kill the animal before the cancer develops a cancer that's unique to the original cancer and kills it before it can kill the animal. And that's going to be kind of like the gay movement. Like gay shit is like all a cancer, but then they're going to get like pedosexual, zoosexual cancer on their cancer, and it's going to fucking murder them. Tranny shit's already kind of like that. Tranny shit's already kind of like a meta cancer in the LGBTQIP+.
People got years in prison for a gram of weed. It was also done to leftists by lawmakers who would criminalize homosexuality, for one reason they used, in addition to their ideology, usually conservative Christian, was the intuitive feeling of disgust that they and others had. This very day, lawmakers in Uganda and other backwards third world countries explicitly rely on intuitive disgust to shape their laws and cultural values.
This is what they do. Number one, you can see a man here.
What is with the music? I can't hear you, bro.
Smaller minority, zoophiles. Of course, leftists have some standard ideological reasons to rationalize their intuitive disgust. Leftists might say that the groups that they support are protected classes, discriminated against based on the basis of unchangeable parts of their identity.
The music is kind of ruining it. I just want to hear the Spurg talk about dog fucking. Let's see how he finishes with it. It's just like a clip of like My Little Pony. I think he literally just finishes this thing with a clip of My Little Pony.
A lot of zoos make really cool art, writing, and games. In fact, some of my favorite non-erotic fanfictions and FAM fiction are written by zoophiles. When you write,
I think YouTube is mercy killing this video for you guys. This guy just casually reads dog fucking books. He's like a Canadian. You know, there's that Canadian book about a bear that like rapes a woman. This guy's like that. Just casually reads non-erotic dog fucking books. I want to see how this ends.
when you write these people off, you limit yourself to a part of the human experience, keeping yourself blind.
Oh my god. Where would we be without the genius artistic literary contributions of people who fuck dogs?
to learning about the inner lives of other
It's like how the Nazis got rid of Einstein and then he split the atom or whatever the fuck. You know, it's that kind of like we're really shooting ourselves in the foot here by excluding these dog fuckers.
just because of ideological disagreements. If you're a very political person like Tibbles, this will be hard advice to take. But trust me, the friends you make along the process of withholding snap moral judgments against others will make it very much worth it. After all, friendship is magic. That's all for this video. I put a lot of time and effort into researching and script writing this. My deepest thanks to my loyal editor, 70 Idol. This video wouldn't have been possible without him. If you like this video, and you're fine with my admittedly spare...
That's just like a 2-minute clip of My Little Pony? What a bizarre person. What a truly bizarre retard. I can't wait. I can't wait for his Kiwi Farms rebuttal.
Thank you for watching this clip. This is the CACA Welfare. Remember to like and subscribe.